Okay, I don't actually know if YouTube caught the last thing I said. I'm just gonna redo my intro. We're back with playing another episode of DDLC Blue Skies. Sorry though that we're a bit late. Something came up. And, well, we were on the Sayori route and we finished basically the pre-game for the festival. Okay, sorry for that. There was a bit of a interruption, but anyway, I hope there are no audio issues or an echo like you guys were saying last time. If there is, do tell me in the chat. Right, let's, just start. So we basically finished the pre-game, like the first initial 3 days of DDLC content we did, which was basically same as the actual game, but there was some extra scene where we went with Sayori to get the goodie bags. And now we're here. This is where like the mod specific content, like the content after the festival starts. Hey Sayori, what's up? If you guys are wondering why my name has 2 H's in this, I kind of messed it up while typing it when I used a new computer, so that's the issue. Okay, sorry about that. I turned the volume up too much and it started actually playing the actual music. Hi Drechenaux, sorry about the delay. I just woke up, lol. Haha, don't worry about it. Just wondered if you wanted to go to the park or something. It's a nice day after all. Sure thing, which one? Lol, you'll see. I'll keep it a surprise. If you can't hear me, that's probably an issue on your end, Marcus. Or I'm not speaking. Yeah, I don't speak when the characters are thinking, just when they're talking. Yeah, it looks like we have a date with Sayori. So... Okay, I'm good. Coming out now. I'm guessing there's also a good ending and a bad ending for this. So, I know you said it's meant to be a surprise, but can I get a teeny tiny hint? Should I? After all, it is super early. Sayori, it's almost noon. Yeah, super early. I suppose you've got a point. Alright. This is super top secret stuff. Understood, Agent. I gave you the codename Childhood. Or what do you think? Oh, I know. You're not taking me back to elementary school, are you? No? Worth a try. I'll give you another hint. Do you remember where we first met? It wasn't elementary school, was it? If you say that one more time... Kidding. You're kind of funny to wind up sometimes, you know? Makes the change from you always being a meanie to me. Haha, you love it, really. It's the only way I can get you back from all those tricks you used to play on me. Tricks? I don't know what you're talking about. What about the time you told my mom that I threw that tennis ball at you so she'd make me give you my candy? Or that time you climbed that tree and got stuck? I told you it'd be too high, but you didn't listen. My dad had to get us down. Although that climb was pretty fun, the view was incredible. See? It wasn't all bad. I know, it was all good-natured. We used to get up to so much mischief. You sure did. Anyway, I think I know where we're going. Haku Park, right? Ah, so there's something in that head of yours after all then. Ah. Hey. And so here we are. Ah, I love this place. Haven't been here in so long. Before someone says in the comments, yes, this is a gacha background, but it's not actually a gacha background. It's a background which basically anyone can use. It's in the public domain, which is why I also use it. Which is why the game Gachaverse uses it. So, someone's going to say Gachaverse, so I'm just going to point that out. Yeah, me neither. Figured it'd do the both of us good to take a trip down memory lane, eh? Especially after that fiasco of the festival and everything. Yeah. To be fair though, that's just gonna happen. It's something you have to live with, really. I was hoping by now things would go back to how they used to. Yeah, that. I mean, yeah, the festival was a bit of a failure, but the club is still a nice little place for us five, right? Yeah, it is. I just really wish people weren't so mean. Y'all practice super hard. All that for nothing. Hey, come on, Sayori. Not like you to be so depressing. We shouldn't dwell too much on that anyway. What's done is done, right? Besides, I want today to be a good day. Yeah, you're right, Drechenaux. Sorry. Yeah, don't apologize. After all, it was me who brought it up, so I can't really talk. Anyway, I brought you here because I know this place means a lot to you. I was worried you might be upset, so I was hoping this would cheer you up. Ah, Drechenaux, you didn't have to do that. Well, that, but most importantly, I just needed an excuse to get out of the house. And besides, spending time with you on Sunday made me realize that we have a lot to catch up on. I guess I'll start. You know, I've always been curious as to why you joined the literature club. I didn't really think poetry was your thing. Someone says in chat someone should make an anime to DDLC. There are some anime intros and stuff on YouTube I think you can find, not full-fledged anime. Anime-like intros. Anyway, I guess I was kinda like you. Like me? Yeah, as in, I really didn't think much of poetry. Not that I didn't like it, I just didn't think too much about it. But as I joined and Monica told me more and more about literature, about how poetry can be a really nice way to express yourself, I loved it. Anyone can write poetry and that's what I really like. It doesn't matter who you are, what your interests are, or how good you are. There's something for everyone. What's up? Nothing. I was just thinking about how everyone in the club seems to appreciate different things in poetry. What else? What else? I remember we used to think alike in so many ways. Like when we used to look at clouds, we'd see a lot of similar things in the sky. So I wonder, do we still do that? I had totally forgotten about that. We really let our imaginations run wild, didn't we? The best thing is, it worked. Yeah, clouds are so cool like that. What about that one? So we're getting to the blue sky part of Blue Skies. Yeah, I can see that one now. This one looks like a fish. It's so small. Look at that one. And it looks like a little frog. This is what I love about clouds. They're so... what's the word? Cloudy? Ow. You really like poking me in the ribs, don't you? I was trying to think of the right word. I think I heard Yuri say it once. Versatile? I think that means that something is... I forgot. Well, it sounds like it fits. Yeah, I'd say that's about right. Pretty cool how different people see different things looking at the exact same one. I wonder what the other girls would see. Fluffy kittens for Natsuki and something spooky with Yuri. You've really known them well, huh? What do you think Monica would see? A piano? I mean, you can interpret a cloud however you want, right? I'm just thinking of stuff that reminds me of her. Well, I'm happy that we still cloud gaze the same way. Yeah, that makes two of us. I was kinda worried that maybe we'd, I don't know, drifted too far apart. So much so that we'd be totally different people. But that doesn't look to be the case. Yeah, by the way, Drechenaux, I've been meaning to ask you. How are you doing in school? Geez, Sayori, that's a kind of boring question, don't you think? Don't try and worm out of this one, mister. I still worry about you, no? I just want to know if you're doing fine, that's all. There's nothing to worry about, I'm doing just fine. You sound a bit like Mom. I can't tell if that's a compliment or an insult. A mystery we'll take to our graves, eh? I think I'm doing too much of Natsuki in my Sayori voice. If I got you a popsicle, would that make you less pouty with me? Think you can change my mood with food, huh? Depends on the flavor. Yeah, there was something like this when we were in the Yuri route and MC went to go hang out with Sayori for a day. Talked about, looking for mermaids in the forest and stuff. You know something, Sayori? Uh-huh. I've had a sudden realization as to why your poems are so good. They're not that good. No, seriously. Your imagination has always been super strong. All those games you used to play as children. You were always part of your own little world. It shows in your poems. I'm glad you picked up on it. Writing poems is half the fun. The other half is showing them to people. Especially when they like what you've written. What's your thought process while you write your poems? Like, how do you write them? I just go with my heart. I guess it's kinda tricky to explain. I think it just depends on my mood. Like, when I wrote Dear Sunshine, I was in a pretty good mood. Or like you were just hungry given you wrote it while you were eating breakfast. I was in a good mood because I was eating breakfast. Anyway, so with Bottle, well, I guess I was thinking about how much I want people to be happy. So that's the answer to your question. It just depends on my mood, what I happen to be thinking about. I wonder how the others do. Yeah, me too, actually. Would be kinda interested to see how you all approach poetry. Although I think I wouldn't be able to understand how someone like Yuri does it. Her poetry still goes over my head. Haha. Good to know I'm not the only one. Although, what about your fairy tale poem? What was your thought process behind that one? Oh, that one. There wasn't really one. I just felt like writing it, I guess. As you said, you write your poems based on what you're thinking of or feeling at the time, right? What about you, Drechenaux? How do you write yours? Drechenaux? Oh, sorry, I was spacing out a little bit. I just pick up a bunch of words that best describe what I'm thinking about and then write a poem based on those. To be honest, I'm not really experienced enough to give you a proper answer. I kind of make it up on the spot, haha. But it's worked so far, so I'm not complaining. What you said reminds me of something Monica once told me. Something about if you don't have confidence, just fake it until people believe you do. Sometimes I wonder if she really is confident, or it's all just a show. I get the feeling that sometimes you can never tell with people. No idea, to be honest. She seems pretty genuine. I mean, she was like this when I first met her as well, so that would be an awful long time to wear that mask. But I think she is wearing one. I wouldn't have expected that sort of question from you, though. Why'd you ask? Sometimes it's nice to see Surprise people. Eh? What do you mean? Well, let me ask you, Drechenaux. If you had to describe me in a few words, which words would bubbly and light-hearted and adventurous? I've always seen you as quite kind, you know, given how you're always concerned with how happy other people are. Hello, Marisol in chat. I guess your most definitive trait is your happiness. Like, you always seem so cheerful, at ease with the world. I kinda wish I could be like that sometimes. Although from what I've sort of picked up on, just like everyone else, you still feel down from time to time. Right? See, that's what I mean. Everyone picks up on those things you mentioned, but they'd find me asking this question. Unlike me, you get what I'm saying. I guess it's because of how I act in the literature club. Aside from with my poetry, I never really talk about deeper things, or things that aren't just aimlessly happy. I guess I just don't want to bother people with that sort of stuff. Bother them? Why would it bother them, Sayori? Well, maybe that isn't the right word. Sorry, I've never really been that good at expressing myself in person. It's much easier to do it in a poem. It's okay. I've never really been good at it either. A lot of the time I feel like I like to think about the past and how things used to be. I told Natsuki about this. Natsuki thinks I live in the past. Okay, I'll say that, Gabriel. Oikoma vai. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, do you? Nah, if you're happy, what's the issue? It's only natural that you'd want to think about the good times that brought a smile to your face, right? When we first started talking again, I used to look back on all our shared memories from all those years ago. From when we first met and bonded over ice cream, me winning Mr. Cow for you, helping you with homework. Okay, no, sorry guys, I didn't leave. Some message came up on my phone and I just had to check it. Sorry about that. What's wrong? Actually, there is something I could tell you. I don't know if it's a good idea though. The music just went away, so that means you know something bad is gonna happen. Sayori? Truth is, Aw man, you got interrupted. Your big moment, you know, where she tells you she's depressed, got interrupted. Everyone's still saying they can't hear me, but I'm here. I'm really sorry, Sayori. I'm going to have to take this. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Hi, Mom. Haven't spoken to you in a while. Hope you've been good. I don't have a voice for the mom either, so... How am I? I'm good, Joshua. And there I was thinking you'd forgotten about me. I know, Mom, it was just a joke. Whoa, slow down. I've been doing just fine. I've actually joined a club. Literature, funnily enough. Poems and stuff. Sayori told me about it, as she's the vice president. Yeah, I don't think the girls would forgive me if I left. Anyway, now's not really a great time as I'm just chilling with Sayori. You know, at that park you used to always take us to. We're having a catch-up session, actually. She's not changed too much. Anyway, can I call you back later? Kinda cutting her off right now. Sure thing. Yes, Mom, of course I'm remembering to eat. What am I, going on a fast or something? Or do you think I'm 5? I think she means if you're eating well, MC. If I were you, I'd be more concerned about Sayori. Lazy girl can't even get out of bed. Jeez, you sound like her. Anyways, gotta go. Talk to you later, okay? Love you. Sorry about that. Had no idea she'd call. It's okay, you haven't spoken to her in a while. Nice to hear you two talking again. Anyway, what were you saying? You wanted to tell me something? Oh, don't worry about that. It was nothing important. You sure? It seemed kinda serious. It's okay, I'm kinda hungry anyway. Can we stop by a cafe on the way home? You literally just had a popsicle. Well, you know what they say. And what would that be? The fridge is a clear example that what matters is on the inside. What does that even have to do with anything? It's about food? You know what, let's just go and get whatever you want. Hey Sayori. Not that I didn't enjoy today, but I think I'm gonna have to call it there. There's a mountain of homework I haven't even started that's due on Monday, and I don't think Sakura is gonna be happy with me if it's late. Oh, that's okay. I probably should do the same. Okay, well, I'll see you on Monday then. Have a good one. Hi, Drechenaux. Thanks again for today. No worries, Sayori. I ruined it with a phone call. You didn't. It's okay. Yeah, you didn't learn though that he's depressed and stuff. Normally you would learn it on over the weekend before the festival, but you don't in this route. I think that's going to be a bigger reveal in this one. Oh, that is a nice little drawing there. Just pause for a moment. I want to, oh, come on. I wanted to take a screenshot of that. Oh well. I can get that done later on. Do I even need an education? I could just become a video game streamer. I mean, That's my life, bro. Well, technically not. Yeah, that screen was great. I wanted to take a screenshot of it, but whatever. I can take that after the video is done anyway. So this is officially Act 10, because I'm pretty sure we did the free DDLC content with the literature and stuff. I mean, that's not technically DDLC, that's just DDLC content. Normal DDLC content. You know, for someone who sleeps in a lot, you sure are chipper in the morning. Hey, am I not allowed to be happy? Of course you are, Sayori. Ready for another super exciting and totally not boring day at school? Ready as I'll ever be. How about you? Could be worse, I guess. I'm enjoying history a lot, actually. Sakurai is a really good teacher. Oh yeah, I remember you saying. We're pretty lucky to have him, aren't we? Definitely, I didn't think anyone could top Makoto last year. Sakurai somehow managed to pull it off. Guess it helps that history is a decent subject. I've always preferred those kinds of subjects myself, too. What do you mean? You know, Japanese history. Anything that isn't math or physics. Nope. I didn't think so. You were always better than me when it came to the more creative subjects, though. Looking back when we helped each other out with our homework, I guess we covered each other's weaknesses, huh? We sure did. I remember we used to doodle on each other's work, too. We even handed in that science homework once, and you didn't even realize I'd drawn a bunch of animals all over it. Okay, Kiss, Marry, Kill Literature Club. I would normally just say just Monica, but that would involve killing, so no. But if I had to kill someone off, I guess my least favorite is... But I don't really want to kill everyone. I guess it's Kiss and Monica. Well, we were learning about evolution, so I guess you drawing all those animals was fitting, right? Of course. It totally wasn't me just getting my revenge from you pulling that planet's prank. You mean the Uranus joke? Yes. Come on, you have to admit we got each other good. Anyway, I'll catch you at lunchtime. See ya. Bye. Drechenaux. Good morning. How was your weekend? Morning, sir. Not bad, not bad. I haven't woken up that early on a Saturday for a while, so I figured I'd make the most of it. Would you believe me if I told you I spent it enjoying the outdoors and getting homework done? Why, Drechenaux, of course I would. After all, given your impeccable history of sending in homework on time, I would be hard-pressed not to. Was that sarcasm? Emmy. Oh yeah, these background characters who I have no idea. How is that a member of the school's track team is the slowest one to arrive? And by no idea, I mean I don't know much about them for some reason. Again, Sayori, another character which doesn't get that much. Like, I mean they exist, but that's it. Come on, Sayori, what happened to respecting authority? I'm not the one who makes... Sorry, I shouldn't be doing her voice. Cutting it pretty close. Now that everyone is here, let's get started. Now, believe me when I say that the First World War is one of the most interesting things you'll ever study. Although your science teachers may beg to differ. So, a conflict involving nations from all across the world, continent to continent. With soldiers as well as civilians involved in the fighting, it truly changed the geopolitical climate for many of the combatants involved. Now, can anyone tell me the year it started? Bonus points if you can explain how it began. 1914, and before anyone asks, no, bonus points does not mean exemption from homework for a week. It started in 1914 with the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand. You're looking a bit lively. Sakurai has that effect on us. We're also learning about the First World War, which is pretty interesting. You're right, it is. Although it's so sad thinking about all of those soldiers who died. Such horrible ways, too. For sure, they were hoping it would be a war to end all wars. 20 years later, they were at it again. Anyway, how was your morning? What subject did you have? Physics. Good morning. Drechenaux, that's so unfair. You should have a subject I enjoy on a Monday morning. Sleeping isn't a subject, though. Hey, I like Japanese too, you know. Japanese, history, even stuff like English. You're talking in English, Sayori. Subjects where I can express myself a bit more. You know, given how you're in a literature club, it all makes sense now. As in, why you prefer subjects like Japanese. More creative subjects where you can write stories, poems, that sort of thing. Although I don't think the teacher was happy when she found me trying to write a poem in her class. It's not my fault, right? Huh? Yeah, no, definitely not your fault. Anyway, what's that you thought? What came over you were male hormones. See? You're going through puberty. Finally. Eh? You mean this? It's a cinnamon bun. Where really delicious. I couldn't get a word of that. Also, that's cannibalism. I'm guessing you're enjoying it. Haha. Sorry. That's so yummy. You want to try some? Can't hurt. Remind me to get some of my own. I'm planning on tactically snacking on these during class this afternoon. That's one way of getting me through a boring school day. Well, if it works, it works. Okay, new day. I'm guessing there isn't much repeated content because there's no skip button coming up, so I'm guessing all of it might be new. We might have like 16 hours worth of after this. Especially if there are alternate routes. I think that custom started in ancient Egypt where they had like 8 days of work and 2 days off. Something. Yeah, but with a 4-day week, you would have to actually work 12 hours a day then. Oh, backstory dimension. Oh, there's no sprite for the dad. Sorry, Daddy, I just want to play. And yeah, MC's parents are divorced in this mod. And his mom is always outside, you know, going to earn money and stuff with her job. No, it's okay, I'm a big boy now, remember? Hey. Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. tried doing her voice as a kid and it came out so soft my microphone didn't even pick it up. I guess no voices for the kids. You want some ice cream? That makes me happy when I'm feeling sad. Now come on, which one do you want? Okay. That's okay. You want to be friends? I'll race you there. Hey, you didn't say when to start. No problem. You're really cool and it's nice to make a new friend. She was looking really sad. I thought it would cheer her up. I don't think so. I'm sorry. I didn't know that she was in trouble. Huh? There are actually Sayori's mother rights, even though they're not showing them. My series, you know, Sayori as an adult, I use them for just Sayori but older, but sorry. Drechenaux. Huh? What? I'm going to assume you fell asleep because you stayed up late, doing some reading about the war. Yes, sir, of course. Excellent. Then you'll be able to answer this next question without any difficulty. You walked right into that trap, Drechenaux. Or MC, I guess. Can you explain to me how Great Britain got involved in the war? That late night study session really paid off, it seems. Anyway, as the bell is about to ring, I figured I should finish my lesson before it rings for once. Even though I'm confident that you would rather learn about the of the war than go to London. Well, if that isn't an example of Deus Ex Machina, then I don't know what it is. Class dismissed, everyone. Drechenaux, a word, if you will. Don't worry, there's no need to look so worried. You're not in trouble or anything like that. You had me scared, sir. I think every student dreads hearing those words. Can we have a word? Or can you see me after class? If it's any consolation, Drechenaux, you'll still fear those words even after graduation. Oh? Mischief at university, sir? How now, that would be telling. Anyway, I'm getting a little sidetracked. I just wanted to know how you were getting on in class. With the course, that is. Oh, well, it's going pretty well, I'd say. History is one of my favorite subjects, and World War I is an interesting topic. Plus, your teaching style sits really well with me. And I'm, sorry for falling asleep in class. I know it was a little disrespectful, I just had a late night. Not to worry, Drechenaux. I know high school can be a trying period, especially when you have a lot going on. Besides, you answered my questions correctly, so it's fair to assume you at least have some idea of what I'm talking about. Although if you could try and refrain from falling asleep again, that would be much appreciated. Oh yeah, of course. Won't happen again, sir. Good. Good. Well, I just wanted to check up on you. You're doing well, so I'm satisfied. Do let me know if that changes. I'd be happy to assist where I can. Now, I shouldn't be denying you your well-earned lunch break. Haha, thanks. Have a good one too, sir. Oh, huh. Well, okay, so here we have our first choice of the mod. In the Yuri route, depending on which choices you did, you would get a good ending or a bad ending. I don't know if anyone knows which choice is the right one. Anyway, we have to pick one and we're gonna see all in anyway, so first let me just save. I think that would be right, since this is the first choice, I think, which matters. We'll come back here later on anyway. Invite Yuri, don't invite Yuri. Well, let's invite Yuri. Everyone's like, don't invite Yuri. I just invited her. Hey, Yuri. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I was going to invite you to sit with Sayori and I, but if you'd rather be left alone... The one and only. Don't sweat it, it's fine. I think it's okay to invite Yuri right now. Even though we're on the Sayori route, because we're not technically dating. Otherwise, I would have not invited her. But... Hey, yeah, Yuri. How's your week been? Okay, one thing that's definitely there is, since this is Sayori route and I'm doing Sayori's lines, really actually putting a strain on my voice. I don't know how much I can keep saying people's lines, because now I have to like talk every single line. Sayori, I had a break when she was talking. Still trying to wrap my head around some stuff for doing math. Japanese is going well though. We've been looking at literary techniques and how they can apply to poetry. I think I might be able to try new stuff with my poems. Yeah, same. Monica will probably appreciate it. Speaking of which, we're having a meeting with the club after school today. Yep, we'll be focusing on what to do for Halloween. It'll be a lot of fun. That's right up your alley, eh, Yuri? Well, Halloween is all about horror, right? Your poems typically focus on darker themes. Well, we're skipping Halloween this route, so that's like 2 hours saved. I mean... I don't like that stuff too much. Sometimes it can get really scary. Not at all. I've always admired how you stick to your interests. It's really cool to see. Don't worry about it. Thanks for some nice variety in the club, Yuri. Well, time to get these last few hours over with. See you both in the club. Hey guys. Ah, Monica is missing. Hey everyone. Hey. Hi. Again, really the voice thing is actually catching up on my throat actually. I think I might stop doing it. Especially the other voice. As fun as the last few classes on a Friday could ever be. Huh. For sure. By the way, does anyone know where Monica is? You were just talking about that. You were the one who set this meeting up, yet she's late for it. I bet she's playing the piano, or coming back from tennis. Or whatever her latest hobby is. Which we'll be skipping. I have set it to skip Halloween, right? Let me check. Yes, skip Halloween and censors. Didn't think you were much of a party girl, Monica. Or is Halloween like different, this mod? No, it looks like it's the same actually. We're going to come to school and do... Halloween was different, I might actually... Scary poems? It's not really my kind of thing. Yeah, sounds cool to me. I'm in. Although we've got to tell ghost stories too. You know, go all out. Of course you would, Yuri. Yeah, okay. I get to scare the crap out of you with my scary stories. I'm down. Yay, it'll be fun, guys. I think I should end this at some point, but I think I'll, end it when there's a more natural pause in the conversation. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. We'll be sneaking in, unless we did it at one of our houses. I don't know if you'd have the room, though. Unless you planned on, breaking into school after hours. Well... No way. You honestly let Sayori talk you into that, Monica? No, it's a pretty cool idea to break into school. Gotta have that rebellious teenage spirit, right? Sorry, Yuri, but I'm with Natsuki. Wouldn't the thrill of potentially being caught add to the atmosphere? Besides, it'll probably be pretty creepy in here at night when everyone's gone home. Perfect place for this sort of event. See? I told you, Monica. Well, once or twice won't hurt anyone. Don't let that innocent fear fool you, Monica. Sayori can be ever so sly when she wants to. She's got a hidden dark side, Don't overdo it. Okay, I think they're just gonna decorate stuff and this is a good point to just save. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I don't really have anything to say for this mod right now. I mean, I haven't said before, but we'll pick up later on. And we won't be doing Halloween again, so you don't need to worry about that. I think that'll save us 2 parts. Someone asked how long are these? And I think it took me 17 parts to get to the Yuri route until the end of it and to do all the endings. Most of them were about 1 hour long. About 17 or 18 hours if you're on auto, and if you're playing by yourself, you're a bit faster. So maybe 14 or 16 hours instead. You just want the, basically if you just want to get through all the endings, then 14, 16 hours for one route. But thankfully we didn't skip through much of the DDLC content. I think that'll shave off 2 hours. Again, Halloween also shaves off 2 hours because we won't. So overall, if this is comparable to the Yuri route, I think it'll be about 14 parts long, 14 hours. So I think that's what it will be. Maybe we can skip some things with Christmas, so it'll be shorter. But I anticipated taking that many parts. So yeah, anyway.